Boom. We shall be live.
Hello, everybody. Buddy. Welcome
Oh, to the ASMR DFS.
to the live stream. We are your hosts, TJ and Dustin.
Imagine if people actually go back and watch that. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
People will.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Can we do an ASMR, what's it called?
Yeah, if you want to. I actually went to high school with one of the most famous ASMR people on YouTube.
No shot.
Yes, swear.
Who?
Her name's ASMR Darling.
Oh, check her out.
Oh, whoa.
Hello, ASMR darling. All right, so we're live. We're going on slims.
All right. Boom. Tweet it. We're live.
I just tweeted it too.
Good morning, Jimmy. Although it's
What
afternoon.
up, Jimmy?
It's afternoon
What's
now.
up, Jack? Yeah, I mean, it's 12 o'clock.
Jack Randall? Is that two first names?
It's Julius's brother,
Yeah.
I think.
Seems like
I
two
might be
first names, if you ask me.
Jack and Randall. Yeah, that could, I mean, could be right. Could be two first names.
The joint account. The real Quan. Yo. Sorry, we're just letting some people trickle in real quick before we get started going through the DFS apps and plays and stuff for you guys. But
Jack said me and Randall go wait. Yeah, you guys are brothers, of course. What up, Quan? Hi, Sano.
What's up?
Our sweet Prince Sano. Yeah, guys, we're just going to let some people trickle in. If you guys are just joining the stream, thank you so much for tuning in. If you could please go ahead, hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate that. Is that an Instagram notification? Oh, I don't have. I was going to say, I don't think I have that.
You don't have notifications on, is what you're saying, for Instagram.
I don't have notifications on Instagram. No.
It's not a bad ratio. 34 people already in here, 7 likes. Feel like we could do better.
Not bad.
But
Kevin's obviously in here. What up, Kevin?
yeah, Kevin's dropped a like.
Kevin always drops likes. Kevin is the best.
Kevin drops it like it's hot.
He definitely drops it like it's hot. All right, 37 of you in here, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys could continue to hit that like button, we'd greatly appreciate it. I have to rifle off one quick text here.
All right.
And yeah, so Dustin, how are you? Dustin's been sick, guys. But he's been gutting this one out. Obviously, we are missing a thumb today. Luckily, though, Dustin and I do have 2 each, so we are good in that regard.
One of these, TJ.
Hold on, I can't see what. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, we're missing. Oh my God, you're such a dad.
But you
Yeah,
can't do
that's
it
us
with
missing
them.
that.
Jay,
yeah.
what up, Jay?
We appreciate everybody popping in. So this stream is gonna look a little bit different than our previous Wednesday afternoon streams, right? Because No House Advantage did come out with a tweet last night that they have tweaked their Wednesday promo. What was it? Today was Super Boost or Happy Hour? I think it was Super Boost.
Today was
right?
Super Boost.
Yeah, so Super Boost is no longer. Not sure how long that's gonna go on for. If that's a permanent thing, if they're trying out new promos, we don't know. So for now, we do know that NHA currently has 2 discounted NBA squares instead of the usual Super Boost promo. So it's 1 more or less square and then 1 matchup square. Each has a $10 max with a one-time entry, and they say so. Cook up wisely, okay. Can't be used in the same slip. So with that being said, we are obviously going to still be taking advantage of the promo over on NHA and those free squares, but in reality, it's not going to be an hour of us trying to build out slips with you guys because 1, there will be a lack of value, and 2, once we build out 2 slips, that's the promo for NHA. We're done. We're locked in. We can't. Obviously, there's no more promo for us to go to. So me came in and said, "Can we take Stone under?" I'm never gonna be able to live that down. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. And Dustin, I see you actually already have the NHA board up.
Yep.
There's really no value right now. You guys can see, though, we are pulling that Jimmy Butler promo. Right now is over 0.5 3-pointers made. The sportsbook line currently is set to 1.5 with significant juice on the under of 1.5. So odds are the books in NHA right now with the promo, Jimmy Butler probably hits 1 3-pointer. So with that being said, we're looking at a 55.2% chance for Jimmy Butler to go over 0.5 3-pointers made. So yeah, that's really what we have. And then Dustin, the other over.
Hold on, Teach.
And then what?
See YouTube buffering.
Uh-oh.
Think we're back. Somebody in the chat let us know.
Oh no, this again? What's going on with YouTube lately?
I think it's YouTube. Or no, actually, I think that might have been OBS disconnecting. I don't know if we're live.
No, we're not. I don't think. Hold on. Guys, sorry if we're live. Technical difficulties. I just want to make sure we are still
good.
live.
Darwin says it's good.
We good?
All right.
All right.
So, sorry
We're
about
good?
that,
Hi, Darwin.
guys. I don't
Sorry,
know
guys.
what was going on with that, but
Yeah,
we're here. We're back.
Too. We'll have to look
Not
into
to
it.
cut- not
Okay,
to cut you
so right now Jokic currently set to 28.5, slight juice on the over. Same thing with Bam, set to 18.5, slight juice on the over. So right now there's a 10-point discrepancy between Jokic and Bam. You're getting it at 6.5, or is it 6?
No, I think it's 6.5, I believe.
6.5. So we're getting a 3.5-point cushion there, or buffer from their even lines. So that's a really good promo. I would for sure be taking the Jokic minus 6.5. So yeah, Dustin, do we want to start trying to build NHA? Do we want to keep our eye on NHA and see what we can build? Because obviously right now, with that Jimmy Butler line being so low, I don't even think we can throw out a plus EV slip, even with a 5-man non-insured slip. With that being said, I don't have the math in front of me on what the Jokic discount from minus 10 to minus 6.5 looks like, but I know it is a really good play. So we can try and build out a slip there. If we can build out a 5-man insured slip, or maybe a 3-man slip over on NHA. But I don't necessarily think we need to start there.
No, I think. Do you just want to start with the people's favorite, typically PrizePicks?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we'll start there. We'll get over to NHA, and hopefully we have some plus EV plays by the time we're there. But in the meantime, some decent plays over here on PrizePicks. Starting off with the top play, I mean, Kayla McBride over 2 3-pointers made. Sportsbook line, Betno has it at minus 125 at 2.5. So based off Betno, pretty solid. Bet365 looks like it's maybe the near even line. Slight juice on the under of 2.5. We get it at 2 on PrizePicks. And Underdog actually has it set at 2.5 as well. So in comparing it to Underdog, we're getting that 0.5 discrepancy on Kayla McBride's over 2-pointers. Or 3-pointers made at 2. Damn, that sucked.
What?
Just how I said all
trying
that.
to talk?
Yeah.
This is no longer Dustin's flu game. His flu game was yesterday. We saw how electric he was. This is just Dustin, still somewhat sick, but yeah, this is pretty normal.
Yeah.
Wait, it's no promo today on NHA? No, NHA is still running a promo. It's just a little bit different. They're not doing their super boost. Normally in the past, obviously, we would be building out slips over on NHA because their 5-leg uninsured slips have been boosted from 21 times to 30 times. Unfortunately, right now, that is not the promo they're running. It is 2 discounted squares. So we will be building out slips for those when we do see some better value. But for now, we're gonna hang out here on PrizePicks. Dustin, like that play, the Kayla McBride. Obviously, we have 3 books right now. We have Bet365, well, DFS app and Underdog, but still DFS app, Underdog 2.5, and then BetNo also 2.5. 58.6% fair odds percentage for McBride to go over 2 3-pointers made. Obviously, some push potential there, but still really good play. I do like that. Dustin, we built out.
Bumped.
What's up?
Bumped.
It got bumped already?
Yes, sir.
Jeez, them crepes, man. Are you serious?
Promise you. I wouldn't lie to you, buddy.
Nah.
Whoa. But a really good play. Brittany Griner, over 8.5 rebounds. So we might want to get building that.
Really? Where is it? Let me see. I just refreshed.
PrizePicks.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Let's jump on that quick. So yeah, guys, let's start a slip. We're gonna pull from the top. Simple as that. We're not gonna waste time.
Yep.
We're gonna go Griner over 8.5 rebounds. We obviously just missed out on McBride. That's what happens when you sit and you try to explain things. We're gonna go to Arike. Dustin, what's her last name?
Ogumbawale.
Agumbawale, perfect. Good correlation too. Brittany Griner over 8.5 rebounds. Agulawable, whatever, under 4 rebounds. Same team. Griner gets the rebounds. Arike does not. We're gonna switch it.
Not the same team, but
Yeah, not the same team. Same game. I said. Did I say same team?
you said same team. Yep.
Doesn't matter.
wanted to make sure.
Just shut up. Keep
Boom.
pulling. Farlig under 40 kills. Really good middle opportunity here. Set to 37.5 on Underdog. If you have a slip to build on Underdog, I would for sure be playing the under here with Farlig. 40 kills over 37.5 on UD. Going down the list, Kerrigan over 1.5 headshots. I'm 100% going to middle this over on Underdog. And then Fang. Who is Fang? Complexity. Over 1.5 kills. First two maps, rather. Excuse me. Boom. Entered. Brittany Griner. Over 8.5 boards. Arike Agowabali. Under 4 rebounds. Don't make fun of me. Farlig. Less than 40 kills. Maps 1 and 2. Kerrigan. Over 1.5 headshots. Over 11.5 headshots for maps 1 and 2. And then Fang. Over 1.5. Oh, Jesus Christ. Over 28.5 kills. Maps 1 and 2. That's the slip.
Boom.
And now I'm going to go over to UD. I'm going to play Farlig over 37.5 kills. I'm going to play Kerrigan under 13.5 headshots.
Yep.
And I'm going to play Fang under 30.5 kills. Middles. Done. Boom. 3-man over on UD with those 3 CSGO plays. Over on PrizePicks. 5 flex, adding in the 2 WNBA plays. We just created 2 slips in 2 minutes.
You're building a 5
I can't
flex.
talk. I can't pronounce Arike's name. I apologize. But that's it. What were you saying, Dustin?
Never mind. I was confused on what you were saying for 1 second, but you're good. I am also building out a middling slip over there on Underdog as well. Taking the over 37.5 on Farlig, under 13.5 on Kerrigan headshots, and then Fang under 30.5 kills.
Beauty. Follow my lead. I love that. Speaking of Underdog, they have Arike's PRA set to 30.5.
Yeah.
Right now, Bet365 has that set to 28.5.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, that's some pretty good value. So let's go ahead over to UD and build up.
We have Brittany Griner over there on Underdog as well at 8.5.
Do we?
I just refreshed and now it's gone.
Nope. Gone. Yep. And Arike's gone. God damn it.
What?
All right. Arike just got removed. Brittany Griner just got bumped. So we were a little too slow there, unfortunately. I didn't see that until it was too late. But yeah, I would assume that means that Griner gets bumped here over on PrizePicks very, very shortly.
I still see Arik Ogumbawale on there.
On Underdog?
Yep.
Okay, let me refresh. Is Griner up there still or no?
No, but we have
Griner's up to 9.
We have Nick Castellanos is solid play there that we could fit into it. Being that this is 60.53%.
Yeah, I love that. Let's do it. Let's add Arike under, Wander Franco under fantasy score, and Nick Castellano. What was that? Under 1.5 total bases?
Yep.
Beauty. I have a lot riding on. I love that Kevin Love line up bumps.
It's beautiful.
There we go. 3 unders there with Arike, Wander Franco, and Nick Castellanos. I have Kevin Love over 4.5 rebounds to hit a 20 times.
That's
over
beautiful.
on UD, I had a $50 entry to win 1,000. 4 WNBA picks directly from the Opto yesterday, all cashed pretty comfortably. Actually, that's a lie. Asia Wilson was over 9 rebounds. She had 10. But yeah, I really like that Kevin Love's line got bumped from 4.5 to 5, and right now is even lines at 5.5. So I'm hoping for Kevin Love to get me 5 rebounds.
He's got you.
I think he does too. Dustin. And I appreciate you saying he's got me. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, there's nobody else I want to win more than you. Not even myself, TJ.
How about the slip we built? That's a lie. How about the slip we built yesterday on the live stream? Guys, 87 of you in here. Thank you so much. If you guys could, please go ahead and hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it. Flakes parlay. She was at 31 on PP. Got it quick. That great snag there, Flakes. I know I saw that earlier on PrizePicks. I didn't have the chance to get it. So even still, if you had 31 and a half, tip of the cap to you. Great number. If you're taking your under 30 and a half, it's still pretty solid. We built out a slip yesterday on stream on PrizePicks with the Mitch Keller taco, and it went 4 for 5. Guess which play didn't hit, guys? It was the Mitch Keller taco. My boy Z Fritzy's in here. Zach, what up, baby? Zach's probably got baseball today, Dustin. My boy Zach, huge baseball guy.
Oh, okay.
Plays catcher. He's an absolute mammoth. He's got a missile. I'm talking. That works two ways. He's got 2 missiles, if you know what I mean.
What's his pop time?
Oh God, sub 2 seconds, I think.
TJ, I'm surprised you even know what that is.
Kid's an absolute wagon on the mound. Yeah, but anyways, the Mitch Keller play, man. Talk about getting let down. How many strikeouts did he even finish with?
I'm not quite sure. 1.89, he says.
Wait, I have no idea what pop time even means. I just said 2 seconds. Does that mean
what?
Is a pop time a catcher's ability to try to throw somebody out stealing?
Catch, throw, like the second. Catch, throw.
Yeah, he's a wagon. He's a wagon. He plays in like this like wicked intense league where it's like a bunch of like old pro players, like some guys in the minor league. Like it's bananas. Yeah. He's bananas. He's a weapon.
Yeah, Mitch Keller, anyways, he sucks and sold that slip. So yeah, I mean, we tried to warn everybody. We were still going to play it, although it was not the best option. It was still plus EV. Not saying that outcome is going to be the same every single time, but given the options that we had, that was the worst option. And math did its thing, I guess. Maybe. Yep. Whatever.
Real quick, Brian asked, what was the first slip with CSGO? Brian, are you talking about the one we entered over on PrizePicks or the one we entered on Underdog where we were middling the PrizePicks and Underdog line because of the discrepancy? For anybody that didn't check out Matt's thread yesterday, I believe it was, on middling, please go give that a look. He posted a bunch of PrizePicks and middling plays. Okay, Brian, so over on Underdog, if that's what you're talking about, we entered Kerrigan under 13.5 headshots. We have Farlig over 37.5 kills. And then we entered Fang under 30.5 kills. And why did we do that over on Underdog? Because the discrepancy between Underdog and PrizePicks. Over on PrizePicks, we have Farlig less than 40 kills, Kerrigan over 11.5 headshots, and Fang over 28.5 kills.
Bingo.
He had 1 strikeout, Michael said. Yeah, 1 strikeout. Yeah, that's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Again, you guys should be playing every taco. Honestly, Dustin, did the other 2 tacos hit?
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I didn't have a chance to play him. So I only played Mitch Keller. So I was just sad.
Pain.
Absolutely sad.
One thing to mention, guys, if you guys aren't on any of these apps that we've been talking about, PrizePicks, No House Advantage, Underdog, ParlayPlay, code DGF will get you 100% deposit match up to $100. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. If you're not on the apps, you hate free money because look at all the line shopping we're doing just by using the DGF tool here, the optimizers, where you're getting different lines on different apps. It actually looks like Brittany Griner is still up on PrizePicks. So if you guys didn't
she's got bumped.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just going to tell you that. Griner bumped from 8.5 to 9. So there we go, guys. Simple as that. Already got some value.
But one thing to mention. So if we head over, all right, we see that Brittany Griner was bumped on PrizePicks from 8.5 to 9 or 9.5 or whatever. A lot of these other DFS apps like ParlayPlay here, which is the optimizer I have up, currently still has this at 8.5 on their app. Sir. So this is exactly what we're talking about. Line shop. It gets bumped here. Boom. You can go to a different app and sometimes still catch this value as long as, and they have the Ogunbowale play up as well, still at 30.5. So, I mean, that's a start to a really, really good slip over there on ParlayPlay. Then, I mean, I think we could build this slip out. To be honest with you.
I'm in for that. I know that Dustin, I actually tweeted out a slip yesterday. If anybody tailed, I know Dustin tweeted and said he tailed. We're looking at Jimmy Butler under 7 assists, Gabe Vincent tonight under 20.5 PRA. We're already 3 for 3 on that slip. I would love to cash out that ParlayPlay slip. That'd be fantastic.
Oh, yeah. And ParlayPlay has been amazing to me specifically. I mean, I've had
been crushing it.
Way more winning slips on ParlayPlay than I have been on PrizePicks due to just value, pure value, guys. I mean, every time we refresh this ParlayPlay board. I mean, there's value as opposed to some of these other apps. We're not seeing as much. So
agree.
ah,
Let's build this ParlayPlay slip out because I do like it.
yeah.
Is it all unders again? No, there's an over.
I will say what I am going to be doing. So I have it up on the screen
Talk
for
to
you
us,
guys.
baby.
So if you do want to start building it with us, we're just going to be taking the top 5 for the most part on this. I mean, that's all that are plus EV technically. However, I am going to switch out Gabe Vincent because I have that in a few plays. Actually, I'm going to take
the under 16.5 points and rebounds.
So I am going to take Bam under rebounds instead of that play, me personally. But if you don't have Gabe Vincent, I suggest playing that play as it is the better play currently here on the ParlayPlay Optimizer. So straight from the top, though, is what we're doing typically whenever we're building slips.
Yeah, it's as simple as that, guys. Look, like Dustin said, a lot of these are, PrizePicks, Underdog, NHA even, really quick to bump lines. ParlayPlay, though, always gives you value. So we saw Brittany Griner get bumped from 8.5 to 9 rebounds on PrizePicks on Underdog, still sitting at 8.5 on ParlayPlay. So if you missed out, definitely take it there, Dustin. But simple as this, guys, going to the ParlayPlay Optimizer, I would play all 5 of those top plays in a slip if I haven't yet.
And you know what?
Go ahead.
You know what I'm gonna do? Sorry, just to mention, I'm gonna go ahead and use my slide the line on Agumbawale and get it at 31.5.
Love that. Smart move.
Yeah, if you
She's
guys
a
don't
wagon,
know, you can slide the line and bump up one specific player prop for $20 maximum for that single play. So I'm gonna take it from 30.5, get a full 1 PRA more, and still take the under of 31.5 rather than 30.5. So that's what 3 off the book. Yeah, so three off the book now. Really like that when Bet365 has a near even line of 28.5.
Love that. Yes, sir, Big Daddy. Always take advantage of the slide of the line. Always, always, always. Trying to see if NHA is giving us anything to work with.
Yeah, I love that clip of Matt, but they're playing Oakland or whatever he was saying.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Oh,
Kevin's all over that. Yeah, no, seriously though. I mean, it was what did he win? 50% of the votes. And he was the 3rd best option in terms of math. So granted, even a discount on him was still really, really good, obviously, but it is what it is. Math over feelings, guys. Math over feelings. So Dustin, I just entered that slip. I don't even know if you finished it. Was Enrique
Agumbawale
under 30? Yep, I'm not saying her last name. I can't. Enrique under 30.5. Dustin did say he used to slide the line, so to get that to 31.5. Brittany Griner over 8.5 rebounds. Jokic under 10.5 assists. You said you took out Gabe Vincent, correct? Under 16.5 points and rebounds. I'm personally going to play it, so if you guys want to skip out on it, there's plenty of other plays. We actually just had a few more baseball plays that just hit. Chris Bassett under 5 strikeouts, Jack Flaherty over 5 strikeouts, and then Reese Olson under 5 strikeouts. So all with push potential. So Dustin, real quick, let me just finish this. I had Gabe Vincent in there. I also threw in Nafisa Collier under 28.5 PRA. So it was Enrique under PRA, Griner over rebounds, Jokic under assists, Gabe Vincent under points and rebounds, and Nafisa Collier under PRA.
Yep, very, very solid.
And now, Dustin, if you're, and I don't know if you said this, and I apologize if you were, I was looking at something. If you're taking out Gabe Vincent under points and rebounds, what would be your replacement?
Well, now, I mean, I would love to go ahead and go back and change my slip and take Bassett as my replacement here.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I had taken Bam just because, obviously, with Enrique Agumbawale being the percent odds of hit that it is, we still have some leeway. With Bam being 53.45% odds or fair odds percentage, let's say, we're only looking for 53.5, so just barely below that threshold. But with the fair odds percentage that Agumbawale and even Brittany Griner we are able to go ahead and put Bam in our slip and still be comfortable with that being a plus EV play in that slip type.
Love it.
But yeah, I mean, now I'm just frustrated because I just put this in and I really don't want to take the time. So I'm hoping a couple more plays pop up. That way I could take some of these baseball plays as well and make a whole nother slip. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I am going to refresh the No House Advantage Optimizer. If you guys don't know or you're just getting in here, there are No House Advantage promo squares going on today. One of them being Jimmy Butler bumped down from 1 3-pointer made to 0.5, which is plus EV. And in fact, TJ, the odds are getting even worse on that play. So you hate to see that, but
On J Butts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, still plus EV, and it's going to be something you want to take advantage of. They also have a promo square as well, where they did Bam,
Jokic and Bam.
yeah, Jokic and Bam matchup, where it was at 10 and now it's -6.5 for Jokic. So still a good play there as well. We're going to be trying to take advantage of it. We're just not having much plays pop up that we can take advantage of them with. So we're going to be keeping an eye on it. If not, if you have the optimizers, make sure you guys are refreshing, throughout the day, trying to find, when there are a bunch of plus EV plays that pop up, because it does happen sporadically. There's no set time when they do. But if you're not already on the optimizers, link in the description. You guys can sign up. And if you guys could just keep a secret here, we have code STREAM, which would get you 25% off annual memberships at DGF for the time being. Only announced here on the stream. We don't tweet this out. We don't put it anywhere else. So if you guys are watching, you get to take advantage of it. 25% off with code STREAM for annual subscriptions only. And other than that, I mean, if you guys want to just check it out, we do have 3-day free trials as well. So take advantage of it and join the game.
Kid is cooking. Dustin, I was going to say, I don't see Jokic Bam, but I do now. For anybody that's trying to navigate versus the house over on NHA, you obviously see the type at the top left, more or less, and then matchups. If you're trying to find that other promo square between Bam and Jokic, you would go to matchups, and it is that first one, Jokic -6.5, Bam +6.5. Again, right now the books have Jokic set to 28.5. They have Bam set to 18.5 for their points, so that is a really good promo. Dustin, we can hypothetically build something here because, just based on, I would assume that'd be like a 62-65% fair odds percent to hit for Jokic -6.5. I don't have the math in front of me, and I don't feel like doing it right now. I just know that it's a good play.
Yeah.
So we can build with some of those 54, 53s. I don't know if there's a time limit on this. I would assume it's there all day until the game starts. So personally, I'm going to wait until I see a couple better plays. I would like to at least get it into a 3-man if I can. Get that 6 times. And then, if I'm feeling froggy and I see a lot of good plays, obviously go for that 21 times. But I think I want to wait for now. I don't know if you agree with me.
I personally do, because at the end of the day, if it gets close to the nitty gritty, as long as these are up till game time, if we see a couple, if we have to enter it in with a couple of these 54%ers or something, I'm not going to be too upset at that.
Right.
But
exactly.
if I can get it with 55%ers or something like that throughout the day, then I'll look to do that first.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to put that Jokic in, like I said, either a 3-man uninsured slip or a 5-man insured slip. Go for that 12 times. So that will be my strategy. But again, I'm not going to force anything. You guys can see the board right now for NHA. It is really dry.
Yep.
It would be really, really, really good pickings right now for the, their old promo. We could have had a field day today with all these 53, 52%ers, but unfortunately right now we just got the squares.
Good news is we should have happy hour still on Friday is what I'm expecting.
If they take happy hour away from us.
What I'm expecting at least. So Friday we have a field day and we feast on the 4-pick non-insured plays for 15x. So I pray and I hope that we get that for Friday. I refreshed. Go ahead.
I hope that also. I was gonna say I hope that also. I really want that. Jared, real quick, what about the 30 times? Yeah, so right now, NHA has switched up their promo, their super boost from 21 times to 30 times on those uninsured slips over on NHA. I don't know if it's gone for good, but it's gone for now. There are 2 promo squares that they have right now. Jimmy Butler over 0.5 3-pointers made, which you can put $10 max on that. And then Jokic -6.5 points against Bam Adebayo. Which again, you can use up to $10 on that as well. They cannot be entered in the same slip, however. No super boost is sad. Shake my head. Yes, Marv, we're sad also.
Yeah.
Dustin, you said you refreshed something. What'd you refresh over?
I refreshed PrizePicks. A new Brittany Griner play has popped up. However, nothing really has changed as far as the rest of the board. We still have the Brittany Griner play that did pop up was rebounds and assists, over on rebounds and assists, 10 on Prize Picks, and then sportsbook line set to 10.5, and it looks like underdogs at 10.5. But bet ANO minus 128 on the over of 10.5. So a solid play there. But the rest of this is basically all that we've have put in. I mean, Jack Flaherty down there, 54.37% odds. 5 strikeouts as opposed to the near even line. Maybe some slight juice on the under of 5.5. Over there on sportsbook. Sorry about that.
Was that your dog barking?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. That was funny. I just wasn't sure what that was. Okay, perfect. You know what? There's some really good value over on Jock Market right now. I don't know if it's still live. I'm going to take a look, but there's some really, really, really good value on Jock Market.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull up Jock Market real quick on my phone, unfortunately, because I'm pretty sure Jock Market still doesn't have...
Right. And you have to load it up
a web-
twice on your phone, if you've
Do you?
noticed. Every time I click it, it'll pop up the Jock Market logo, and then it'll sit there, and then I have to exit out and then go back into it. But-
Interesting. Okay. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and pull up Jock. So we're gonna go to Pick'em. Do you have the optimizer?
I have
Okay.
it.
So those first 4 plays, first 5 plays, all look absolutely fantastic. Kyle Schwarber over 1 player bases right now. Sportsbook lines at the 1.5, slight juice on the under, so some good push potential there. Kind of like those three plays below. No push potential. Nick Castellanos under 1.5 player bases. Somebody I think we just talked about. A minus 172 pinnacle line on that under. We have Brandon Belt over 0.5 player hits. A minus 144 book average. 55.2% fair odds percent to hit. And then Trey Turner under 1.5 player bases. Again, a minus 167 pinnacle line. Which is absolutely insane. 54.6% chance to hit.
Positive correlation there.
Yep, positive correlation as well. All 4 of those plays.
Would they let us enter 3 Phillies?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's find out.
I'm about to let you know because
Let's see.
I'm for
sure
I guess we're taking Kyle Schwarber over.
Yep, Schwarber over.
But the Castellanos and Trey Turner are both unders.
Oh.
I think it'd be all right.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a little different if it was hits, runs, RBIs. Personally,
I agree with that. I actually agree with that. Yeah. So Belt over. It was Castellanos under, and then it was Schwarber over. And again, Mortal Lock over there. That's what they call their 3-man uninsured slip. It pays 6 times, so very good. And I'm entering that.
Wait, are you doing it in a 5-pick or you did it in a 3-man?
I'm gonna do 3-man.
Yeah, that's what I originally was wanting to do too, but you kept on going. So you did Kyle Schwarber over 1 total base, Castellanos under 1.5, and Brandon Belt over 0.5 hits. Boom, locked it in. Yeah, I actually love that a lot.
And I locked it in.
Look at those 2 pinnacle lines. Actually,
absolutely
I guess
bananas.
Trey Turner is the one I was getting at, but yeah, either way, still really good. Minus 172 on Castellanos, and we got him in another slip as well.
Yeah, I think there, if people want to skip out on Schwarber, you can for sure, and I think that's the point I guess my brain was making originally. If you wanted some probably better correlation, I think going Castellanos and Trey Turner under might make a little sense, both under 1.5 player bases with Brandon Belt over 0.5 player hits. But obviously, Schwarber being at the top, I just kind of auto defaulted to that. If you guys haven't signed up for Jock Market, you can do so now using code DGF. DGF 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Actually, excuse me, that is code DGF. Code DGF on Jock Market, signing up 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Okay. What else do we got, Dawson?
That's great value in general.
If
you want to go a 5 slip, I don't think so.
Okay, never mind. We didn't.
I don't see that we did.
Okay. Cool.
I always go to Prize Picks first because I know that's what the people are wanting. So I'm just gonna refresh kind of through the optimizer real quick, see if anything else has popped up.
There was a really good Fliff play earlier on George Kirby. You tweeted that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go over there.
Yep. Hang on.
It did get bumped, but it still looks really good regardless.
Just checking. Just kind of going through these. Oh yeah, it got bumped shortly after I had tweeted about it too. I think it went from minus 115 to minus 125 in just a few minutes. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and hop over to Fliff. You guys aren't on Fliff. That code is a little different, TJ. Am I right?
Fliff code is DGFantasy.
DG
DGFantasy,
Fantasy.
100% match up to your first $100 deposit.
Yep. So we have very top, just going off of plus EV percentage, 2.6 plus EV percentage. You have now these are long shot plays, guys. Look, it's 21% odds to hit, but Atlanta Braves, New York Mets under first half total runs of 2.5. First half in MLB would be after the first 5 innings is what that would be considered. You get it at plus 420 on Fliff whenever it's plus 320 and plus 333. So that's an insane amount of value there on that play on Fliff. A couple of these other ones are really good too. If you're going to be entering in these, you're going to want to put multiple of these in to get your volume up, as these are lower percentage odds to hit. But the play that I was talking about earlier that TJ brought up was this George Kirby play where over 17.5 player outs. We got it at minus 115 earlier in the day. I'm sure there's probably DGF members that might have even got it better if it was better. But I got it at minus 115, tweeted it out at 57.33% odds to hit across these other sports books. I mean, even Pinnacle, which you guys know we very value Pinnacle, minus 176. When you can get this at minus 125 on Fliff, and other sports books have this minus 155, minus 170, minus 176, you'd be stupid to not play it.
For sure. Yeah. And Dustin, you just mentioned that bump, right? So you obviously posted George Kirby when it was at minus 115. Guys, if you don't follow Dustin on Twitter, he posts free plays, free slips all day at Sports by Dustin. So make sure you guys are following him. Even with that bump from minus 115 to minus 125. So if you were able to get it in at minus 115, you got some really good value. If you missed out and you still want to play it, like just look at the market. Like it's still a really, really good play at minus 125. Yeah, you're not getting as much bang for your buck if you did miss that bump. But looking at Pinnacle, minus 176, DraftKings, minus 150, BetMGM, minus 155, Caesars, minus 170. Fliff is still significantly off, even though they bumped it up from minus 115 to minus 125. So I would for sure take advantage. Still a really good edge over there. The market average currently has it set to about a 57% chance to hit, 57.3. Fliff has it set to what, 55.8, 55.5, whatever that math.
Something like that.
Right now. 55.6. So really good edge. I would for sure get that locked in at minus 125 if you haven't yet. And if you had it at minus 115, just know you can sit back and you got some good value.
Absolutely. There's a couple other player props in general that people like on Fliff that I have up on the board. Nothing that's got a plus EV percentage that I really love to target currently, but like I mentioned on these live streams, when I see these plays, it's just something I keep note of, and I'll refresh the optimizer and come back and check them because if these other lines, these book lines start to move and Fliff, weights back, we could see this plus EV percentage shoot up to 1.5 or something like that, and still have these crazy odds to hit and get some really good value. So currently, I'm just going to be sitting back on some of these other ones. But if you haven't played George Kirby, go ahead, take George Kirby over player outs at 17.5 on Fliff.
Yes. Brandon Williamson was another one that I'm sure you were keeping an eye on earlier. I believe it was right around 1%. It did get bumped from minus 140 to minus 145. That would be a play that if I do see it get pretty high, because it is obviously some significant juice, I'd probably look to parlay that. But again, Pinnacle minus 171, DraftKings minus 185, Caesars almost minus 190. So Fliff significantly off, not too big of an edge there quite yet. And again, it did get bumped up a little bit. So with those high odds, I would definitely wait for, see how the market continues to adjust, see if that plus EV percent does fluctuate at all in your favor. And then if I do see it get that 1%, Dustin, I'd probably look to parlay it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that Charlie Morton play. I don't know if you see that, under 17.5 outs.
Ooh, I do see it. Yeah, that's a good one to keep an eye on also.
It's a solid play. If you look at Betano, I guess we always never know how to say it. But anyways, they're at plus 140.
Betano, I know.
Betano?
Betano, I know. Let's call it that.
Okay, whatever. They're at plus 140. As opposed to the market, we have 4 other sports books that have this closer to minus 115-ish, let's say. So it's safe to say, and we've seen plenty of times where Betano and Fliff are lacking as opposed to these other sports books. Whenever you have these 4 other major sports books saying that they're closer to around plus 115, but these 2 books who we know to be lacking behind the others very often, that we could see these move in that direction. So really, that's probably a better play on Fliff than we're seeing.
Yeah, I agree with you there. On that play.
So is that something that you'd maybe parlay that Brandon Williamson with, or what are you looking to maybe target with that Brandon Williamson?
When I see a Brandon Williamson minus 145, I'd probably look to see another one juiced around minus 150 personally.
Gotcha.
That Charlie Morton play, getting more return at a plus 135 line, I'd probably be comfortable playing that alone if I do see that plus EV percent fluctuate at all. Like you mentioned, Betano at plus 140 right now is kind of weighing that down a little bit. So yeah, with those minus 150 lines that I see, I try to normally pair them so that I can get a little bit more bang for my buck. I normally like to straight bet on Fliff, but again, if I do have a heavy favorite like that Brandon Williamson, if I have another line up there, maybe minus 160, minus 170, that's probably what I would parlay Brandon Williamson with.
Yeah, that's a good note to everyone watching.
That's just my process. I mean, that doesn't mean that that's the right way to go about it, but that's just something I've always done.
I personally like that, though.
Yeah,
I personally do like that.
Yeah.
And you're getting the better odds percent to hit as well with both of those plays. A little bit less risk averse as opposed to if you took it with that Charlie Morton.
Yep, exactly. All right, guys, what else do we have?
We built out a slip over on ParlayPlay, which I'm expecting probably not to see anything different.
Nothing on NHA. Still that Jimmy Butler play. It's just moving from 54.7 to 54.9, right in that bucket. PrizePicks, we already. You know what? When does 2:00? So Farley plays at 2. Okay.
Yeah, how many people got in this Farley play? Or Kerrigan and Fang? Who got those plays in? Let us know.
Yeah. Who got those?
Because earlier, I mean, even if you haven't, you could still build a really good slip with these top 5 right here. And you can hop over to Underdog and middle those 3 CSGO plays like we did earlier in the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, PrizePicks, all the same value that we saw. Underdog, same thing. Franco's still up there. Arike still up there. Arike actually got bumped down to 30. She was at 30.5 when we entered her, correct?
Now at 29.5 on ParlayPlay.
Yeah, we got her at 30.5 over on Underdog. Jock Market. Ooh, that Logan Webb play that just popped up over on Jock looks pretty good. Over 6.5 hits allowed. It's not a bad play if anybody's looking to enter something over on Jock Market. Over 6.5 hits allowed. No house advantage again. Still, we're pending. Trying to find the best way to navigate their new promos. Again, I haven't used any of them or either of the 2 that they have right now. ParlayPlay, we entered a slip, right? A lot of the same plays are still up there. Again, those baseball plays, Jack Flaherty, George Kirby, Reese Olson. Some good value there, but all push potential. Hot streak, nothing really going right now, even with their plus EV page. And then we kind of just touched base on Fliff. So does anybody really have any questions right now?
Yep.
Noah said athletics money line, okay. Farley goated. Hey, that's fine. I got the Farley over on UD, so I'm cool with that. Jack said I'm in on those PP and UD middle. Love that, man. Kevin, when you take the Pirates money line and they're down 4-0 and have them recording it out, tell me, bro. Oh my god. I actually told this to Dustin last night.
Oh gosh.
I actually went golfing yesterday, late at like 6:00. Got home and my Fliff plays were not going well. So I'm sitting on the couch contemplating multiple things. And I look and I check MLB, and the Braves are down 4-1 in the 5th, and the Angels are down 4-0 in the 3rd. So I was like, all right, what would happen if I put 250 on each of these? I think the Braves were plus 290, Angels were plus 330, something along those lines. So one payout would be 250 to win. It was like 980. The other was 250 to win like 1,000. And I was like, I can't do this. And I was like, what would happen if I parlayed them? And it was 250 to win like 4,100. So I had 50 in the box, and I was like, should I just enter this just to see what happens? And I was like, no, it's not going to happen. You're an idiot. Just go shower, go eat. Just stop being dumb. So I go do those things. I check the Braves game. Braves are up 6-4. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Throw my phone on the couch. And I was like, I'm not watching it. Go to put on Dave. all of a sudden I get a tweet or a Twitter notification. Ohtani has gone deep, 12th of the year or whatever. And I was like, no fucking shot. Angels up 7-4. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Both would have hit. Hypothetically, really bad way to go about it. They weren't plus EV plays. Obviously, I didn't play them. But man, my intuition was spot on, Dustin. Spot on.
Sure would have been nice.
Damn it.
But, I mean, in the end, you probably made the right choice. So.
Yeah, I think I did too, because then tonight I'd be doing the same thing, chasing, and they'd probably all lose. So never chase, guys.
Yeah.
Never chase. Stomach your losses. Live the fight another day. Always.
I'm kicking myself right now because earlier in the day, Ronzi Contreras, I took his over 5Ks. Seen him pop up again for under 5.5Ks.
Seaman? Oh, seen him.
Seen him, whatever.
Okay.
And he is getting shelled currently. So I never ended up getting a slip in with
playing right now?
Yeah, I never ended up getting a slip in with his under 5.5Ks.
Got it. That's what Kevin was saying when he said,
Yes.
Pirates.
He's currently getting shelled at the very
He's getting
moment.
fucking rocked. Shit. Did I have Contreras in anything?
I had him over 5Ks, but like I said, I just wish I would have been able to get in that under 5.5 and hope for the 5. But either of them. But
Right.
I didn't get to put that in. I never did play it, unfortunately. So that's on me. I should have went ahead and
Wait,
took that.
Was that a Fliff play earlier? I remember seeing him. I don't think I have anything with him though, do I? No.
It was not a Fliff play. I have it.
okay.
I have it in on ParlayPlay.
Got
And it looks like those MLB plays.
Oh,
that
he just struck
popped
somebody out.
up.
Struck him out.
Well, we'll see.
Wow, so Michael said got him. He took over 4.5 hits. There you go. That's a first inning cash. There you go.
First inning cash, bang.
You're recording out. The crowd goes wild. So, Kevin, you're great.
Ryan Noda with
Ryan
5
with,
pins.
Nice. Yeah, he gets another at bat.
Oh yeah, he was on the optimizer, I believe.
Oh, was he?
I believe so.
That's awesome. He walked and got a run. Love that. Contreras can still easily get you 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, no, certainly can, but
I mean, he might strike out the side here still, even though they're down 5-0.
oh, looks like NHL is starting to populate.
Love that. When is that next game?
Is it not no, it's definitely not tonight. It would have to be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Underdog plays, Jay asked. Yeah, Jay, nothing really crazy right now. Wander Franco under. We took that. Enrique under PRA was at 30.5, got bumped to 30. And then also her under rebounds looks pretty good. So some decent plays. He's at 35 pitches already. That's okay. I'll probably throw like what, 90, 100? Like how
it just depends on if he keeps getting shelled. If that's all he lets up, then it might.
Right. He normally pitches low 80s, it looks like. Last couple outings, 83, 83, 84. He had 22 against Seattle. I think he got hurt because it's not like he didn't. Yeah, he wasn't getting shelled. 83, 84, 94. Yeah, he'll probably go mid 80s. So he'll probably go a couple more innings. See what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
He might get strikeout number 2 here. Right. No way. He strikes out the side right here. Then I don't know what I'll do. I just want to see if he gets his second strikeout, and then.
All right. You guys got any tips for Fliff? I only take plus EV plays, but I've been getting murdered. IDK if taking bets too early in the day, or what? Are you playing at volume, Jack Randall? Are you playing multiple plays a day? What type of plays are you playing? Are you playing, or how much are you putting on certain plays? Like those low percentage odds to hit plays, shouldn't be putting much. Matt has a really good thread if you want to go back and find it about kind of how he does things on Fliff as far as how much he puts on each bet. Like let's say he has a set payout he wants to get from each bet. Let's say your typical bet he wants to be paid out $20. So if he finds I'm just gonna throw out a random number here. Or let's just say, I guess, a plus 100 play. He's going to put $10, right, to be paid out that 20, and then so on and so forth. If it's a low percentage odds play to hit, and it's plus 330, and you can put $3 on it to win $20, then that's what you're going to do. Like, I'm just throwing out random numbers. But in general, that's kind of how the approach he takes. It takes away the thought process whenever you're placing the bets on maybe using, like, the Kelly Criterion calculator or anything like that. It just kind of makes it more simple, and that's what he's been seeing success doing. So,
yeah,
I've been trying to take from that as well.
It's a really good tool to utilize. It's a really good method to utilize when you are live betting.
I'm guessing
You don't have time to kind of pick through, figure out how much you should be putting on each bet based on the odds, based on the percent to hit, based on the plus EV that you're getting from that specific bet when in return comparing it back to the market, right? So Matt's method when you're live betting is really, really good to use.
Yeah. Especially because how quick those live betting lines move.
Right.
It's unreal
Yeah.
sometimes.
I mean, a lot of people that use the optimizer for Fliff, they, not that they don't understand, because I don't want to say that because we have a lot of smart members. I think they think live betting is something, when you do see some of those plays pop up on the opto. Also, I think Contreras is getting yanked right now because it doesn't look like anything's happened here. There's just an infield single. So yeah, he might be done. When it comes to live betting with these sports books, one, you guys need to remember that everything you see on TV is on a delay, right? So whether it's 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, if it's nationally broadcast, if it's, a local channel, anything like that, they're all on a delay. So being able to snipe some of those live plays like mid-game, like in between possessions in NBA, or while they're physically playing NHL, like, in between, while they're not in between whistles, is really, really hard to do. Sportsbooks are on top of that 100% if they're offering live betting. So the best way to take advantage of the Fliff live betting is, like I mentioned, for NBA tonight, in between whistles, in commercial breaks, and then in between quarters, half, and half, shit like that, halftime.
Jesus.
It's what? Can't talk?
No, he legit just got yanked.
Yeah, Contreras done. So yeah, I don't even know where I was going, honestly. I kind of just blacked out.
Sorry, I've
No, you're
screwed
good.
you up there.
Matt's method, very good during live betting. Outside of that, depending on what your unit size is, I would recommend the Kelly Criterion calculator if you can find one. I know OddsJam has one on their website that I use. It's really good. So I would highly recommend that if you are betting on Fliff. If you're live betting, I would 100% find Matt's thread. Take that in consideration. Quick math. You don't really have to sit there on a calculator and fucking do all your computations. You can just do, computations. That's not a word, is it? Computations?
Yeah, maybe
whatever.
That.
Whatever. This guy also just came in and just threw 4-pitch walk with the bases loaded. So these guys are just going.
Noda then. He just walked Noda.
Yep. Noda, another walk.
Not bad for first inning Noda there.
Yeah.
But on that note, let's get out of here.
Oh my God, he's just the dad jokes on that Noda. Guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Dustin, I know we had like 90 people, and then all of a sudden we got hit with that glitch again. So It is what it is. We appreciate the guys that always stick it in, or stick it out with us.
Yeah.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I don't want to see that on Twitter. Don't you fucking dare.
Okay,
I'll say it's photoshopped.
I won't.
We love you guys though. Thank you. If you guys don't have any other questions or anything, we're gonna end the stream there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you guys a chance. Bye.
Love you.